lot of cheese. I got the dialect of dairy in my diary. I'm from a lactose intolerance community. I wanna circulate the units in the unity. The continuity of opportunity for stacking bands. Opportunity to stack the figures with your family. I can show you how to get them figures in advance. I don't see nobody else but us giving a damn. Ooh.
Well, we thought this could get interesting. Here's interesting. An onside kick to start this thing. And did the Dolphins get it? Yes. Miami football. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. They'll start here with Jackson. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. They'll run with a big man, Bo Jackson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. 3rd and 5. On the run, it's Bo Jackson. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Well, Charles, clearly they wanted to send a message there and impose their will. They score. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it to the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that you don't like that call on the opening drive of the game.
It's a very strong limb that you're out on right now. Okay, and look, the game between college and the NFL continues to creep closer, but that is truly a college play, not an NFL play. Because you'd snap the ball from the 3-yard line there, whether it's going for 1 or going for 2. So it makes sense to try it that way to maybe fake it. In this case, from the 15, makes 0 sense.
And now your lead's just 6-0 instead of 7-0. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. 2nd and 10. And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. And maybe they were coming with a blitz that time, and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming. Pick them up. Pick them up. And someone jumped.
And not much here as he'll get it to the 11, maybe the 12-yard line. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Throw over the middle into the hands of the tight end, Parham. And he will not make it to that imaginary yellow line as they get him to the ground at about the 23. Here comes the Bears punter now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. Fielded at the 33. Shifts by him. A great return there, bobbing and weaving his way for 31 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a handoff inside. It's Jackson. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Again, it's Jackson as he'll stay on the ground. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll run now with Bo Jackson, and he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. 63 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. They run on first down with Jackson. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. They'll run here with Bo. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Nice job there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another first down. And look, they had great field position to start, but boy, they've done a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. They work now on 2nd and 9. On the run, this is Jackson. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Powell throwing for it. On the move to his left. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. So now, Charles, 2 touchdowns, 2 tries at 2-point conversions, and both fail.
And you want to say, let's go ahead and run the kicker out there from now on. But the problem is you're chasing points at this stage. So now you've got to dial up more 2-point conversions and hope you're successful from here on out.
And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got a look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. Richardson. He's got space past the 25, and they will finally get him down at the 28. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Now it's Richardson. That's complete to Parker Washington. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Again, it's Richardson. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Richardson now on 2nd down. Pass incomplete.
So many offense want to include their running backs into their passing offense and be able to swing the ball out or check it down to them. But sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable catching the ball as they are running it.
Now Richardson. He's going to pick up the first down and then some. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. So a roughing the passer penalty there, CD.
And we know that these pass rushers love to get after rookie quarterbacks, but they've still got to do it within the scope of the rules. And that time, the hit came just a little bit too late. And the official won't even think twice about pulling his flag on that one.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. And Richardson yet again. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball, You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll just keep two hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. So we've hit intermission. It's an abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. But Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead now, a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the third quarter.
Yeah, believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them too.
On second down, this is Jackson. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. 123 yards rushing for him now as his big night continues. They run again with Jackson. And he'll take this down to the 33.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the third quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the second half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you.
Gurley again here on first down. And Gurley here fumbled it. Gurley fumbles the football. It's loose. And this is picked up by the Bears. Well, CD, that's one of those plays you put a mark by. I mean, that could be a big momentum swing here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Yeah, we may have to revisit it, right? Because if that drive ends up in the end zone, they're sitting pretty at that point. Now, instead, it's a 2-score game that has a chance to tighten up considerably.
7 yards there on the first down screen play.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Richardson off the play fake. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now Richardson, he's going to keep it running right. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Bears football, but they trail on the scoreboard as we get set to bring you the 4th quarter. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing a yard. It's 2nd down. On 2nd down, it's Richardson to throw it. Now the ball comes loose. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. And this is going to go the other way. The defense has it.
As they say, this game hasn't exactly been one for the books. I mean, we're into the 4th quarter here. and now this happens, another turnover. Not one that they're going to hold up and say, yeah, this has been a banner day.
Absolutely. Still sitting on 0. It'll be a gain of 2, and speaking of 2s, it'll take us to the 2-minute warning. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Now on second down, this is Gurley. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. This is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Up the middle they go with a big back Jackson. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. They'll run again with Jackson. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. They try right side here, Gurley. And he is going to have a Miami first down, and the Dolphins are going to win the football game. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's a gain of 14 there, and that should be enough to get him home free. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Jackson. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on first. Certainly not the highest of scoring games, Charles. Their offense